Hello, this is Frida. Welcome to my channel. For today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to crochet this edging that I've been knitting. A tunique. I started a tunique, and I did show you how to knit the stitch. And so I finished the body, and I thought to myself it would be nice because I have yarn left over. So I thought to do a edging and then give it a unique look. So I hope you like this tutorial. So if you want to make something on the edging, follow this tutorial. It's very easy and it goes super fast. So let's get started. Hello, this is Frida. Welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to show you a new method to crochet the edges. I've been knitting this top. It's almost finished. Well, I still have to work on the sleeves. So what I noticed is I have lots of yarn left over. Well, after the sleeves, I will have lots of yarn. So I thought to myself, let me do an edging. And I wanted to do this tutorial for a while now, but I never had the chance. So while I'm at it, I'll show you how to do the edging, because I am planning to crochet a cardigan with this stitch. But for this tutorial, I'll just show you how to do the edging. So I did cast off. Okay, I'm done. So what I'm going to do is, with my crochet hook, I am just going to join. So this is the knit stitch, this is the purl stitch. I know I knit these together, so it's a little bit hard to go and find it, but I'll just grab it and I'll do a slip stitch. Okay, and I'm using a 3mm crochet hook. Oh, it's a little bit grabbing the background. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip just here. I would say skip all the way here, and then I am going to do, oh, what's going on? Because it's picking up the background, right? Let me just move this aside. So I'm going to do 2, and then I'm going to come right here and I'm going to pull 2, 2, and leave the 2 remaining, and I'm going to repeat this total of 3 times. Oh, I forget 2. Don't, yeah, sometimes I haven't been crocheting the stitch, so you know, you're not used to it, but do 2 loops and then pull the 2, and then leave the remaining again. So one more time, we're going to pull 2, 2, and then we're going to pull all together. Okay, so this is what it will look like. Okay, I made a mistake, sorry about that. So we pull 2, 2, and then there should be a total of 4 loops here, right? Let me just grab them. Oops, I don't want to. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull the first 3, and then you should have 2 loops, and then pull the remaining just like this now. And then we're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to repeat that on that same spot. So we're going to pull 2, 2, and then leave the 2, again 2 loops, 2, 2, leave the remaining, 2, 2, we're going to pull the first 3, and then we're going to pull the remaining just like that. Again, this is a little bit big, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to make one more. See, we're making leaves. Okay, and then come right here. I got this idea from a picture, actually, an old vintage picture, and then I noticed this stitch has been around for a while, like when people were making blankets and so on. So I said to myself, oh, I see I didn't do it 3, I don't think so. So don't forget 2 loops. So go 2, so because we need that height, right? That's the reason. So we pull the first 3 and then pull the 2. Okay, just like this. So we created leaves. Can you see how nice it looks? I just love it. So I wanted to share you this lovely stitch, but this would be for the border, edge border that you're working on. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to jump and make another set of leaves or petals, whichever you would like to call it. So going to do 2 double, again 2 loops. We're not chaining or anything. I do apologize for the sun. Yeah, I couldn't wait because I was working on this, and yeah, so I don't want to wait till the sun goes to the other place in the around the house. I did put something on the window, but still it's very sunny here in Edmonton. Okay, so I'm just going to use my judgment to jump here because I need that space. This would be too far, so I'm going to jump right here, and I'm going to repeat this. So I pulled again 2 loops, 2 loops, 2, 2, again 2 loops, pull the first 3 and then pull the remaining 2. Okay, there's 5 chains between, and then we make total of 3 petals, just like this. 2 loops. The yarn that I'm using, it's cotton yarn. Just want to show you, it is pretty thin. You're going to be wondering. I bought this yarn on the auction at on a Public Outlet, and so I bought a total of 3. I think it was about 600 gram, over a pound. It does shine if you look at it. It's very, very beautiful. And then, because yarn being thin, and I'm knitting with the lace stitch, so I'm not using up that much yarn. Even it's a plus size. I would highly recommend if you want to learn how to do lace stitches. Pull the first 3 and then pull. Okay, again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 loops, and then we're making the last petal here. 2 loops. Don't forget, because we want that height to give that nice border edging. Okay, so I did my last third of the petal, so I'm going to jump again. So what I did is I did it on the 3rd, so I will jump to the 3rd. I think that's a nice even separate when you look at it. See, what do you guys think? I don't know, I really like the stitch. So stay tuned for the, maybe I'll make a dress, I'm not quite sure, for my son's wedding. Future to be. And try to have this stitch a little bit tight, because you know, we don't want it hanging. 2 and then 2. This is all we do. 2, 2, 2, and then you pull the first 3 and then the remaining. Okay, and then we chain 2, 3, 4, 5. So when we're finishing, we don't do any chains, we jump, because this is how it looks like, see? And this stitch is a 2-row repeat. So you can make baby blankets out of this stitch. I don't know, anything you want. Cardigans, I'm planning to make something like a cardigan or a dress. And then if you want to make a baby blanket, I would highly recommend you to chain as long as you want, and then do 2 rows of double crochet, and then you can wait for me to do the tutorial. And when you're ready, just message me. We're ready. The yarn is ready. We did the 2 double crochets, and we want you to show, if you can please show me how it's knit on top of each other, right? So yeah, let me know if you want me to do the pattern ASAP. Oh, I forgot to do the 5 chains. So we need to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then so it's just a repeat, one after another, nothing complicated. It's so easy, as you can see. It's just like this. The only thing, see, I'm getting used to it. The more I crochet, I'm getting used to it. So 1, 2, and then pull the first 3, and then pull the second, the 2. Okay, so I'm gonna jump to the next. I want this to be tight as it can be, because if you look at it, it gets, see the loose, and we don't want that loose. Okay, so I'm going to be jumping right here on the 3rd. So the double loop, pull 2, pull 2, and then leave the remaining, again 2 loop, pull 2, pull 2. Okay, so this is all to it, and I will let you crochet. If you are, see, I pulled them all at once. Don't pull 3 and then pull the remaining 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's say if you started the blanket, you will crochet like this, same as I'm showing you. But I will ask you to wait, because I need to show you the border as well. Oh, I forgot to do 2 loops. Don't forget the 2 loops. So pull 2, and then leave the remaining, again 2 loop, pull 2, leave the remaining, and then pull 2, and then when you have the 4 loops, pull the first 3, and then you will have 2, and then again the 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I will let you guys crochet, because this is all to it for this row, and I will come back when I come all the way around. I will show you how to finish the last row. Like I said, this is a 2-row repeat, and I am showing you how to do the edging. Okay, and then you pull 2, 3, and then 2, and then we do 2 loop, and then we jump. If you were doing a chain, I would jump about, I would do it on the 8th stitch, jump 7, and I would do it on the 8th stitch. So I will let you crochet, and I will come back to show you how to do the next row. And you know what, I'm really enjoying this. Yeah, so I'll be right back. Okay, just wanted to show you, if you notice that these flowers are too close to each other, instead of skipping 2, what you can do is skip 3 once in a while, and then see how it works out. This way the leaves won't be that close to each other. But if you notice that there's a big huge gap, that's another thing. So what you can do is, I'm just showing you some tricks that you can play around with it. So skip the 3rd, and then in the middle let's say if you're skipping 7 double crochet, 7 chains, you can skip 8 or 9. Just use your judgment and then go from there. I just wanted to show you, because sometimes you will notice that there's too much, it's too close to each other, and then the fabric will, you know, go like this, wavy, and we don't want that, right? So we want it nice and tight, like straight. And then, yeah, still I'm going to block this, but I just noticed that it's a little bit too close. So once in a while I will play around with it just to give that nice straight fabric look. Okay, so I am still crocheting. This is going to take me a while, and I will be right back. See the gap, we don't want this chain to be this stitch to be too loose. Can you see? We don't want that, but yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I've been crocheting and I'm just going to be joining. I'm done to do that, so we're going to start the second row. And what I'll do is this one, don't worry about it. So what you do is you do single crochets, 6 single crochets, and then you just close that gap, 6 single crochets in that 5 chain, 4, 5, and then 6. Okay, so from here to here we're going to chain total of 5 chain, and then here we're going to do again 6. You know what, I need to get rid of this gap. I'll show you a trick because I don't like that hanging there. So the 6 chain, the 6 single crochet, what I'll do is I'll just go here, and then see how I close the gap. Okay, and then what I'll do is I'll even do this, see, to tighten it. You can always make tricks. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, 5 chain, and then right here we're going to do again a total of 6 single crochets. So there's another gap here, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll just come here, just shut that, you know, get rid of that gap, and then make it like this. So here's a trick that you can make. Okay, I wanted to create a picot. Can you see this? I don't like this. So what I'll do is 5 chain we did, right? So what I'll do is I'll just make a like a picot right there to give that picot look, because that 5 chain, it's getting wider and I don't want that. And then I'll just continue. See, this is way better. Can you see what I mean? 2, 3, 4, 5. Usually we do 6 chains, but because of this gap, I don't like it. I want to close that gap. We can do a slip stitch like this, and then make a single crochet like that, and then we jump here, and then again we do 6 single crochets, 3, 4, 5. Let's try this. Even that will close the gap. Yeah, we can even do that. So make the 6, and then come right here, and then make a slip stitch like this. Yeah, but when I make the picot, it's going to be on here. So let me see what I can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then make a picot, and then come here and make a slip stitch. Let's see. See, even that closes that gap. See what I mean? And then one, I did a chain to go up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then come here and make a slip stitch. So, and then we get rid of that gap. So there's another trick that you can play around with it. I'm sorry, that's why I said, see here, there's no gap, right? So when you tighten it, there's no gap, but when you loosen it, there is a gap when you're jumping from to another to crochet another flower. And this is all we do: 6 single crochets, 4, 5, and then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then make a picot, and then jump here, make a slip stitch. See that slip stitch that tightens a bit, and then again make a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You might not have gaps like I do. I don't know why I have gaps, but maybe because of the yarn. But and this is how you crochet this lovely stitch. Isn't this nice? Oh my goodness. So I'm going to go all the way around, and I will show you how to finish it up, and I will show you how it looks like so far. I've been crocheting, so I'm at the end here. So I will just show you. And I think it turned out pretty good. I really like the look of it. Okay, so I was chaining. So I did 6 chains, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, to create the picots, just like this. So I do my last 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. Okay, so what I do is I jump here and I do a slip stitch. See? And I finish it up. To finish it up, I usually chain 4, and then I cut the yarn, give it a little space, and ta-da! The edge is done. And I weave this. That's all I do. See? So I will block this, and I have finished it. To show you. So this is how it looks like. I think it turned out pretty good. What do you guys think? So I hope you like this short tutorial. Took me a while to finish it though. And I just really like how it looks. Well, stay tuned for my other tutorials, and I'm going to do the same. I'm going to do the same on the neck area, just to show you. So I will do the same on the neck area, and I will post pictures on my Instagram at Angora_Belera is my Instagram, and you are welcome to look at it. So I'm going to do the same on the neck area, and I will do the same after I knit the sleeves on the wrist. I want to make it 3/4, and then we'll go from there. So you guys take care. Happy knitting, happy crocheting.